default. Just close out of that, and then we'll come back in here. There we go. Hey everybody, welcome. Sorry about the delay. I am fighting with all of my crap right now. Trying to get this game going. I'm a little bit late because of worship practice at my church. So that's why I am running behind. Let's see. Come on. I need you to unpair. Select. Good. Okay, and then I can pair these to my computer. Or at least try to. Device, Bluetooth. Come on. Is doing something again. Let me close all my tabs. I'd like to close all my tabs. And then open Camo again. And why is... Video. Cancel. Oh. Lord have mercy. There we go. Some Prime Video. Come on. I need to get this game on one of my devices. Yeah, I'll worry about it later. Watch live main broadcast. Okay. So once I actually get to a point where I can watch the game. All right. There we go. I got the game going. All right. So it is. Let me change some things. All right. Mitch Trubisky is in shotgun with the back line up to his left. He hands the ball to Najee Harris. He's gonna run up the right hash, and he's gonna get about 5. All right. So 7 and 3. All right. And the ball is in Patriots' hands. All right, so let me readjust the camera. All right. Trubisky in shotgun with the back lined up to his right. It's Jalen Warren. Signaling. He takes a snap. He's dropping back. Pressure coming. He throws deep down the field. That is out of the reach of number 11. That is Allen Robinson II. This is going to bring out a 4th and 6. Pittsburgh Steelers are looking awful, as expected coming into this. But Tom Grossi chose the Patriots to win. So, hopefully, this is not the game that breaks his streak of choosing Steelers games wrong. But, we'll see, because we have Mitch Trubisky, and we have Mason Rudolph, and maybe, I don't know, we might have Trace McSorley suited up. I don't know if he's still in the practice squad or not. All right, so the punt was made. Fair catch is caught at the 26-yard line. So Presley Harvin, once again, with a lackluster punt. All right, and it's a Bailey Zappy who is going to be throwing for the Patriots. So let's see if they can do what they did in the first couple minutes again. Because what we have missed, or what I missed at least, is the Patriots marching down the field and scoring a touchdown after scoring no points against the Chargers. So that just shows our defense is absolutely sucking right now. All right, Bailey Zappy in the shotgun with a backer lined up to his left. The defense pointing. Bailey Zappy takes a snap. He's looking. He throws. It is caught. That is number 11. He gets a first down and a little bit more. And that is Trenton, I think is what his last name is. Number 11 for the Patriots. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up stats by X-ray. And hopefully by plays. Okay. So that's Thornton. That's his name. Thornton. All right. Bailey Zappy under center. He's got one man in the backfield. He's signaling. And he takes a snap. It's going to be fakes the handoff. Pressure coming. He avoids the sack. Throws it downfield to the 46-yard line. And then is caught by Smith-Schuster, the former Steeler, for a first down and more over the 50-yard line. Man, I miss Smith-Schuster. He was such a good receiver. Now we've got Deontay Johnson and George Pickens and Allen Robinson. It's not great. We could definitely use another like really good receiver like Smith-Schuster. What is happening? My keyboard is doing the stupid thing where it disconnects and reconnects. All right, Bailey Zappy in shotgun takes a snap, looking. The pressure coming. Sack collapses. The pocket collapses. He gets the ball away, throws it out of bounds. What is going on with my... Come on. I don't know why, but for some reason my keyboard keeps disconnecting and reconnecting. It's probably a connection thing. I need to get a better USB hub than what I have. And that last pass was intended for Elliott. All right, Bailey Zappy under center. Sorry, with one man in the backfield. The defense showing blitz. Bailey Zappy throws. It's a quick pass and it's dropped. And that is number 83, his intended receiver. And that brings out a 3rd down and 10. If the Steelers can stop the Patriots here, then we should be able to keep them from putting any more points up on the board. If we do not stop them here, then it's going to be at least a field goal. Unless there is a pick, which, in fact, I think I'm going to put a pick counter on the screen because the first throw of Mitch Trubisky's game was a pick. All right, Bailey Zappy takes a snap. He's looking. Pocket collapsing. He throws downfield. That is incomplete. That was number 24, Joey Porter Jr. with the coverage. Joey Porter Jr. showing the reason that we drafted him when we did. Absolutely keeping receivers from being able to collect any of the balls. That was incredible coverage by Porter. All right, I'm going to grab this, and we're going to do... X. All right, and the punt team for the Patriots comes out. And the punt is away. It soars, and that's going to be caught at the 10-yard line and returned to the 15. So that's going to be a gain of 5 yards and a punt of about 40, I think. All right, and while we are on an ad break, I'm going to add because I think this is going to be... I think this is going to be a big game for picks. So, here in the corner, we're going to have a pick counter. Outline. And how are we going to do this? How do we want to do this? That looks good. Of course, I got a phone call. Who is calling me? Hang on. I can't. What am I doing? All right. Turning vibrate off on this. Why does everybody feel the need to call me when I'm in the middle of streaming games? My phone is being used to, as my webcam, so I kind of can't answer. And that was my editor, Tracy, my friend and editor, Tracy. I will call her back after the stream, or I'll text her at some point. And we're going to, and then we're just gonna. All right, Mitch Trubisky's in shotgun with one man behind him in the backfield. All right, he's sends a man in motion, takes a snap. It's going to be a pitch back to Najee Harris, who runs up the sideline and gets to about the 19-yard line before he's brought down. It's going to be a gain of like 4. All right, and there we go. Got our pick counter. And Trubisky in shotgun. Got one man lined up to his right. Takes a snap, drops back. Looking, pressure coming, he throws. That's going to be the line of scrimmage to Jaylen Warren. He's going to get a first down and a little bit more. Where is Bob? He is back there. Back there. I got to learn to move my face in the proper way. Here we go. There we go. And now we have our pickoff counter. I'm actually going to change this a little bit more as well. It's got its outline. Could be a black outline. Yo, Danny Dimes, welcome once again. Glad you could make it. All right, Trubisky takes the snap, hands it off to Najee Harris, who gets to the line of scrimmage and actually loses 1. Before he's brought down. This game has been very, very not great looking for the Steelers, but that is about how Steelers football goes. So I am not too surprised. All right. So we got our pickoff counter. I'm actually going to change this and give it like a background. All right. Mitch Trubisky in shotgun with one man lined up to his right. He's looking. Signaling. He takes the snap. He's looking. Goes to throw. Actually goes to run. It makes it to the line of scrimmage. And a few yards more. Brings up third down. I think he got like 2 yards. So that's going to be third down and 9. What were your last minute predictions for this game? Last minute predictions. Mason Rudolph is going to finally make his season debut because Trubisky is going to be garbage. The Steelers are somehow going to pull out a win in a fashion that they really should not. And the Patriots are going to be made to look incredible even with a win by the Steelers. Also, we're not going to outgain the Patriots, and we're going to have under 400 yards. That's my predictions. Let's see. Okay. Come on. Let's do that. Done. Okay, we'll do something like that. I'll figure out a better thing for it later. I just wanted to be a little more visible. So we got a pick counter up in the corner. And it's going to be very useful in, tracking how many interceptions Trubisky throws. Because holy crap is he not doing great so far today. I'm also going to pull up Twitter so I can make some tweets while this game goes on. Congrats on 100 subs. Thank you, my man. That was really exciting. After last week's stream, I looked at it and I saw I had the 100 subscriber mark. I'm so happy. I'm so thankful that we have made it to what is, albeit a very small milestone in the grand scheme of things, a big milestone for me. So yes, thank you so much. I cannot wait to see where this channel continues to grow to. All right, let's see what I'm gonna do here. I gotta see that ad again before I quote it. So we're just gonna pop you down and ad. I keep missing the button to pop up that thing. Yeah, hopefully, and so my birthday was last Sunday. If you don't remember, I had the birthday banners up. It was my birthday stream. No, it was a couple Sundays ago. It was the Bengals game, actually. But because I was sick, we couldn't have our party. So this coming Sunday is when we're doing, the family birthday party and stuff. And depending on how that goes, and what, if I end up, getting any money from that, for my birthday, I might go out and buy a better camera. I also get paid for my first time on Friday, tomorrow, from my job. So I'm thinking maybe once I get a little bit of money saved up, and if I get a little bit of money from grandma from my birthday, because that grandma money is always great. I can go out and I can upgrade the camera so I'm not using my phone constantly. All right, second quarter, let's go. Mitch Trubisky takes a snap from the shotgun. He's looking. Pressure coming. He throws. That is intercepted again by the Patriots. Number 5. Oh, he stays in bounds. He gets it down to about the 11-yard line. That is pick number 2 for Trubisky. And it is about time we get this guy off the field. Because that is his second pick in like 20 minutes. Second pick. Put Mason Rudolph in there. He cannot be any worse than what I'm watching right now. It can't be any worse. And we just gave the defense, or the Patriots, incredible field position there. Incredible field position. This is ridiculous. The fact that Trubisky is still playing quarterback for this team after the numerous number of interceptions he's thrown as a Steeler is insane. Bailey Zappy is under center with one man in the backfield. He's pointing. That's taunting. That should be called. Takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff to number 15, who tries to run up the middle, gets about 3 yards before he's brought down by the Steelers defense. Kenny Pickett with one of the lowest pick ratings so far within like the last few weeks of him playing. Trubisky, 2 in like 1 20-minute period, and there's a Steeler injured. That is number 56, it looks like. And who's number 66? Number 66 is that 56? Hang on. Oh, shoot. That's Alex Highsmith. Oh, shoot. Oh, so both TJ Watt and Alex Highsmith are injured right now. Or have been injured in this game. Okay. That is got to be... It should be Target. Did he get injured last week? He did. So during the Cardinals game, he attempted to rush for a touchdown because there were no open targets. And instead of like throwing it out of bounds or sliding down, he instead was tackled, and a defender landed on his ankle, and he ended up with a high ankle sprain, which he had surgery on the next day. And so he's going to be out at least this game and probably next Sunday. So we're stuck with pick Trubisky and Mason Rudolph if he suits up. Because I don't even know if they have Chase McSorley suited up for this game or if he's still on our practice squad. Yeah, Rudolph, Pickett, Trubisky. See, quarterback. Do we have another quarterback? suited up. I don't think we do. Honestly, I think the quarterback who is under Mason Rudolph right now, like the suited up player who could play quarterback, I think it's Chris Boswell. So if Trubisky is benched, which I feel like he should be, and Rudolph is brought in, and if Rudolph is no better, we're fairly screwed. But I at least want to give Rudolph a chance at this point, because it can't be any worse than the dude that we've got in at quarterback right now. I'm going to see what I can do. Because that pick is kind of clashing with the wall up there. Everything really is. So I'm going to do... All right, Alex Highsmith, he's walking himself off the field under his own pressure, which is good, but he's going into the blue medical tent. So Highsmith, not great. The crowd is at Acrisure Stadium is now chanting Mason Rudolph. And at this point, so am I. Bailey Zappy in shotgun takes the snap. He's looking. Throws into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. That is another friggin' touchdown for the Patriots. Great. And that brings their point total to 9 on the game, to our measly 3. If this game ends up being a high-scoring game because the Patriots whoop our butts... Wait, no. I'm sorry. That's the wrong score. No, it is in fact 13. So yeah, they're already in double digits. It's more than they've put up most of this season. And all right, the extra point attempt is up, and it is good. That looked, from the camera, that looked wide right. So, all right, with 14-14 to go in the second quarter, the score is now Patriots 14, Steelers 3. I hate this. Without Kenny Pickett, we suck as a team. With Kenny Pickett, we are not great as a team. But Trubisky is absolutely killing us right now. This is not great. And I'm lagging a bit. The camera, at least. But it's not terrible. It's not like it's like 1 frame a second. So I think we can live with a little bit of lag coming from my end. I'm gonna kind of... Actually, I'm going to move more this way. Oh, the microphone is all the way over there. So let's move some stuff around so I can bring the microphone out so I can have it in front of me. There we go. That should be a little bit easier. And, man, there's really nowhere I can go. How are the Steelers losing to the Patriots? Embarrassing, man. Patriots aren't even a good team. Neither are the Steelers at this rate, man. Neither are the Steelers. And I, as a Steelers fan, am saying that we are a very sucky team this season. Especially without Kenny Pickett on playing. Alright. I'm moving this over here. Alex Highsmith is still in the blue medical tent. He is now labeled as questionable to return to this game due to a... neck injury, I think is what they said. So, we will probably not have Alex Highsmith in this game. All right, Mitchell Trubisky, under center, sends a man in motion, 1 man in the backfield. It's going to be a pitch back to Najee Harris, who's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of like 6 yards. And that's going to bring out 2nd down and long. This is ridiculous. It is about time to put in Mason Rudolph. And I will keep saying this until the cows come home. Mitch Trubisky is not a good quarterback. He's not. He had 2 picks on the day already, and the second quarter was barely started. All right, Mitchell Trubisky is in shotgun. You got one man lined up to his left. He throws. That's going to be caught over the middle. That's Freiermuth. Gets down to the 23-yard line. That's going to be a slightly larger gain, maybe like 7 or 8. And that's going to bring out third down. Third down and 8. Hopefully we can get ourselves a first down here and maybe move the sticks a little bit and try to get a little bit more going on offense. But this Patriots defense is quite rough. All right, Trubisky in shotgun. He takes a snap. Dropping back. He's looking. He throws. And that is almost intercepted again. Okay. Do you think it's too late for Aaron Rodgers to win another ring, by the way? I think he is close to 30. I think he's 38, and that's going to be a punt for the Steelers. And I think he's 38. I don't think he's too old to win a ring. I don't think it's too late for him to win a ring. Because as a whole, the Jets team isn't terrible. They've got good weapons. Their defense is fairly good. The issue that the Jets face right now is at quarterback because they've been working with some of the worst quarterbacks in the league. I mean, obviously, we're watching probably the worst quarterback in the league right now in picks Trubisky. But no, I think when Aaron Rodgers gets back, the Jets probably have a really good shot at winning at least a playoff game or two, if not a Super Bowl. And if that's the case, then I think I would say good for Rodgers. As we see Bailey Zappy jogging back out onto the field to maybe increase their lead against the Steelers. I want Rudolph. Rudolph for Christmas. Bailey Zappy under center. He's pointing. Got 1 man in the backfield. Sends a man in motion. Takes a snap. It's going to be a pitch back to the running back, number 15, who's going to slide down behind the line for a loss of 1, maybe 2, depending on where the ball got to. So the Steelers blitz was able to bring him down for a loss so far. But with the 2 picks, there's no shot at this point for Mitch Trubisky. The Steelers fans hate Mitch Trubisky, and I don't blame them. And as much as we don't like Mason Rudolph, at this point, just let the guy have a snap. He can't be any worse. Bailey Zappy in shotgun takes a snap. Looking, throws over the middle, and is dropped. And that is number 15, the running back. And that's going to bring down third down and 11. So the Steelers defense is starting, it seems, to come alive again. But we will have to see how this eventually goes. I should probably put the minion over there, but I'm not going to. I got me a T-Rex over there. I honestly forgot that I had that T-Rex poster there. That's been there since my bed was over here. And that's been years. All right, Bailey Zappy in shotgun with the back lined up to his left. He takes the snap. He's dropping back. Looking. Pressure coming. He throws to the number 15, the running back again, who is forced out of bounds. Shy of the yard to gain. That's going to be 4th down and 4. And the Steelers force a punt. Finally, the Steelers defense seems to be clicking, at least during that drive, and that's going to bring out the punting unit, hopefully, with 11:30 to go in the second quarter. Oh, man. Thursday night football. I hate it. I also don't understand why people like primetime games so much. It's just so late, and I have to work in the morning. All right, that ball bounces through the end zone. That is going to be a touchback, and the Steelers are going to get it at the 20-yard line. So the Steelers about to misuse another drive because they're going to put Mitch Trubisky in. I just know it. honestly, put Rudolph in. I want to see how it is. I cannot wait to see Chase McSorley start for this team. I mean, obviously, I like Pickett just in general, but I don't know. I think Chase McSorley would do well as a Steelers quarterback. And now that we have him on the practice squad, I think maybe next week he'll be active. All right, Trubisky back in once again in shotgun with a back lined up to his right. Sends a man in motion. That's Calvin Austin. He takes the snap. It's going to be a faked handoff to Jalen Warren. Trubisky's going to keep it and try to run for some yardage. He's going to slide down, gaining 3 yards on the play. Same here. I wish they had Friday night football games. Friday or Saturday? Thursday night it's a weird day because Thursday is not the end of the work week. It's not the end of any kind of week. It's like not even the middle. Like a Wednesday night football game might work. But also, the teams that play on Thursday night haven't had a full week to rest unless they're coming off a bye. And it causes bad football games. And, all right, number 65 for the Patriots is injured. He's going into their blue tent. Mitch Trubisky under center with one man in the backfield, and that's Jalen Warren. Trubisky takes the snap. He's going to be pitched back to Warren, who's going to try to run it, and he's going to get about 3. But there's a flag down on the play. Let's see who this is on. Well, the players are the players signaling? They are not. Let's see. Is this on the Patriots? I hope this is on the Patriots. This better be on the Patriots. It looks like it might be on the Patriots. Looks like a false start, and it's probably going to be on the offense. Illegal formation. All right, so number 76 was called as an eligible receiver but did not cover the tackle. I don't understand some of these penalties. Like, I've never heard of half of these penalties until this season, and only with the Steelers. So, I don't know. I guess I'll learn. Trubisky in shotgun with a back lined up to his right. That's Jalen Warren. He takes a snap. He's looking. Jalen Warren blocks for him. It's a deep ball downfield, and that's going to be called. It's going to be missed by Deontay Johnson on the sideline. And it's going to be 4th down and 5. It's weird to think that Mitch Trubisky was the second pick in the draft. Yeah, no, but look at Bryce Young. Like, it's not that weird to think about because Bryce Young was the first overall draft pick, and their team is, 1-12? 1-11? They're the only team so far that's been eliminated from the playoffs. And based on this, bad freaking punt taken to the 40-yard line. The 40. Presley Harvin is probably the worst punter in the league. That fan is exactly right. My man was just like, oh. Because that's what it feels like to watch this team right now. We're playing the worst team we've played all season, and we're losing. Oh. At this point, we just need to give this game to the Patriots and let them go with it. I haven't even moved the ball because I've been so focused on how badly this team is doing and how poor all of this is. Anyway, Pittsburgh Steelers, just not great. Not great football to watch, but that's what you get. It's what you sign up for when you become a Steelers fan, or when you become an NFL fan in general. Sometimes your team sucks. It is what it is. There's a lot of complaining you can do about it, but in reality, we can't be gunning for a Super Bowl every season. There's 32 teams all gunning for a Super Bowl, and if we're all doing it, then it's just not realistic. Some teams have to just be gunning for a winning record, or for a playoff appearance. Sure, a Super Bowl would be nice, but come on. If every single team was gunning for a Super Bowl and every single fan base wanted them to gun for a Super Bowl, 99% of the league's fans would just be like, oh, well, this team hasn't won enough Super Bowls because there's 32 teams and one Super Bowl per year. I wish we could go back in time to I think you said 2010, when the Giants and Steelers were good. 2011. Yeah, if only I was paying as much attention back then as I do now, I'd be in heaven. But, you're only as good as when you start watching. So, and starting off, I'll say this, starting off with a team that's mid is probably the best way to start watching a football team, because you start watching when they're mid, you'll eventually appreciate when your team is good. For instance, my dad started watching when the Steelers in the 70s, or not the 70s, in the 80s, after the time when they were bad, 80s and 90s, and then, so he watched for like a decade of bad Steelers football. That made him appreciate when we got Big Ben and we started just winning. And we also got to remember, one thing we got to do, it was a run by Arizona that brings up second down. I think it was a gain of 2. We got to remember, in Steelers history, we've had 3 coaches since the 40s. 3. And all 3 of them have gone, or at least 2 of them have gone through spells where the team wasn't bad. But they eventually brought the team back to relevancy. Bailey Zappy is under center. He takes a snap. He's looking. Throws. That's caught. And he breaks a tackle. It's number 86, and he's brought out of bounds. And it's going to be a 3rd down and 3 or 4. But like Chuck Noll, he had that 70s where we won 4 Super Bowls. And then he had bad years. We had a lot of bad years under Chuck Noll. It then went to Bill Cowher. He had the early years of Big Ben. He had the first Super Bowl of the 2000s for us. And in 2002, 2005, I think it was. 4 or 5, not 2. And he had bad years. Now, Mike Tomlin is going through that. He's had his good years. Now it might be time for the bad years. Bailey Zappy takes a snap. It's going to be thrown. It's going to be caught. Number 7, he is brought down at the 23-yard line. And that's going to be a 1st down and a ton more. Great. This is not going to be good for my fantasy. But yes, there's so many Steelers fans calling for Mike Tomlin's job. This is just the natural progression of a Steelers head coach. We have good years, then we have bad years. And I think the best part about the Steelers is that we do not shy away from coaches. We don't fire them just because we're not good one year. Because a lot of head coaches can change, and what they have planned can work. Offensive coordinators, I think differently. Bailey Zappy takes his snap, he throws deep downfield, caught, number 85 for another touchdown. Patriots, this is looking like the early 2000s all over again. Good Lord. 20 freaking points in the first half. This looks like me playing Madden at this point. We are making Bailey Zappy look like Tom frickin' Brady. And the extra point attempt is up and right down Broadway. So that means 21-0. And the football is now going to be in Steelers' hands, but probably not for very long. Do you think both these teams are suffering with great quarterbacks retiring, looking for replacements? Yes, I think so. I think there's also an issue of talent. Because George Pickens can become a great wide receiver. He's got the talent. Jaylen Warren is a great running back. But we've got Deontay Johnson on the field, who in my opinion is not good. He's mid. I'll say he's mid. He's middle of the pack. Freiermuth is a good tight end. He's not a great tight end. He's a good tight end. But the issues that I think we're facing, because I think Kenny Pickett can be great. I think he can play great. The issue that we face is the offensive line, our defensive line, because it's super injured right now, and I guess it seems the cornerback position. Because outside of Joey Porter Jr., our cornerbacks have been completely irrelevant. Our safeties have been completely irrelevant. Minkah Fitzpatrick has not once had a breakout game this season. Patriots kick the ball away, and that's going to drop through the end zone for a touchback. Steelers are going to start at the 25, I think. Yeah, this is not it, Andy. This is not it at all. But that's Steelers football for you. That's Steelers football. So we're not even facing off against Mac Jones in this. We're facing off against Bailey Zappy. And Trubisky is still in shotgun with a back lined up to his right. Not where he should be. He takes a snap. Drop. It's going to be a throw to Jalen Warren, who's got some space. He makes it across the first down and gets to about the 39-yard line before he's brought down by the defense. Unbelievable, the injuries to quarterbacks this year. Thoughts? Holy crap, yes. Let's see if I can name all of them real quick. Let's start in the AFC North real quick. All right. Deshaun Watson, Joe Burrow, Kenny Pickett, Dorian Thompson-Robinson. Then let's go to other teams. You've got hang on. Mr. Trubisky under center. Takes the snap. It's gonna be a pitch back. It's gonna be a pitch back again. And that's gonna be Calvin Austin, who's on a first down and a bit more down to the 50-yard line. Calvin Austin the third with a nice gain. Okay, anyway, that's 4 right there in the AFC North alone. The only healthy quarterback is Lamar Jackson. All right, then you've got Aaron Rodgers, injured. Then you've got Derek Carr. Then you've got Jimmy Garoppolo. Though Jimmy Garoppolo was more cut than injured, because he just sucked. Then you've got Kirk Cousins, who, by the way, Joe Burrow and Kirk Cousins, I took them both in my fantasy league. I'm now rocking with C.J. Stroud. Trubisky takes a snap from shotgun, dropping, pressure coming, throws, fires. That's going to be picked up, and that is number 93. That is going to be Connor Hayward. Daniel Jones. Exactly. I forgot about that. Also, the other backup for Daniel Jones, who isn't Tommy DeVito. Put in Rudolph now. It's time. I agree. Dude, it's Christmas time. Bring in Rudolph. Bring in Rudolph. Or bring in a dog with a red nose at this point. It doesn't really matter. Anything's going to be better than Mitch Trubisky. I'm sure a wet Zach Wilson would play better than Mitch Trubisky. Speaking of which, Mitch Trubisky in shotgun with a low snap, takes the ball, hands it off to Najee Harris, who's going to get a first down. After that was a 2nd and 5, so we had another first down there. The offense seems to be not dying right now. So I'm not going to try not to jinx it. But the offense, oh, he didn't get it. Oh, no, it's 3rd down and inches, and they quarterback sneak it, and he gets it. Tyrod came back. This is the backup from the... He's the backup from the Giants. Oh, okay, so he is back. So they're just playing Tommy DeVito because he's better than Tyrod Taylor? That makes sense. Anthony Richardson, rookie, injured, out for the season. Who else? I'm going to say Jalen Hurts' pride. He's not injured, but his pride is definitely broken after the Mr. Irrelevant just whooped the crap out of him. All right. Mitch Trubisky under center sends a man in motion. Got one man in the backfield. He takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff. Once again, that's going to be Jalen Warren. He's going to get about 5 before he's brought down by the defense. But yeah, this season has been weird. Zach Wilson was benched. What's his name? Rams. LA Rams. What's his name? Not Jimmy Garoppolo. Not Sam Howell. The Rams quarterback was injured for a while. That gave Nakua a little bit of a down period until he's back. Jared Goff. No, that's the Bears. Trubisky takes a snap, looking to throw. He throws it. That's going to be it's going to be broken up. His intended target was Freiermuth, but there's a flag on the play, and I think that might have been for defensive pass interference on the tackle because Freiermuth was wrapped up before the ball even got to him. Let's see. Yeah, that looks like defensive pass interference. Exactly what it was. Exactly what it was. The guy freaking motorcycle hugged him from behind to keep Freiermuth from getting there. That's going to be an automatic first down for the Steelers. And the fact that we need flags to do anything right now is ridiculous. But this is the longest drive I think we've had so far that has not resulted in an interception. So, let's see how we do. All right, Trubisky, looking like he's going under center. That he is. One man in the backfield. Sends a man in motion. That's Jalen Warren. He takes the snaps. It's going to be a handoff to Warren as he's in motion. He's going to get about 4 yards before he's wrapped up at the 26-yard line. That's going to be 2nd down and 6. All right, we got 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the half. The Pittsburgh Steelers with some momentum on offense. Can they put this in for a touchdown, and will this turn the tides of the game? TJ Watt and Cam Hayward looking on from the sidelines. Trubisky in shotgun with the back lined up to his left. Sends a man in motion. That's Freiermuth. Got 2 men out on routes. Takes a snap. Pressure coming. The pressure's blocked. The throw is made. The throw is caught. That is Deontay Johnson in for a Pittsburgh Steelers touchdown! Baby, let's freaking go! And that's going to bring us to 9. Mitch Trubisky to Deontay Johnson. The touchdown pass we've been looking for to kick this Steelers offense into some gear other than freaking reverse. Trubisky, oh, that beautiful. He gets Deontay Johnson as he's escaping from number 29, Jackson, and he just cradles that bad boy into the end zone. All right, Chris Boswell puts the extra point up and right down Broadway. Just perfect. And that brings the Pittsburgh Steelers within 11 points of the Patriots. And we are going to commercial break. Ladies and gentlemen, what a drive. This shows a little bit of what I think the Steelers are capable of. However, I still think that Mason Rudolph should come in. The issue is, because Mitch Trubisky got that touchdown, the Steelers coaching staff is not going to put Rudolph in. Every time I think we've got to a point where Rudolph could possibly come in, Trubisky does something to keep himself in the game. So, I don't know. But I am going to take a Steelers touchdown nonetheless. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 31 viewers. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure you hit that like button. And if you are new, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. We have reached our year-end goal of 100 subscribers. Can we, however, maybe double that? Can we make it to Christmas and have 200 subscribers? I don't know. That's up to all y'all. So, I still got to upload my video from last week. Yeesh. And then I got to record this week's video probably tomorrow. Hopefully get it edited by the weekend. I really got to step it into high gear and get these videos out in a timely manner. Because it's not great having a video for a game that's already been surpassed by another game coming out. But what are we doing? I forgot what I'm doing. I'm hiccuping. That's what I'm doing. Okay. We'll see. Oh no, next Thursday's another bad game. It's Chargers Raiders. That's going to suck. All right, Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year Award recognizes excellence on the field. And the 2023 nominees, we've got Jonathan Jones, Patriots cornerback, and Cameron Hayward, Steelers defensive tackle. By the end of 2024, you'll have at least 50K. Dude, that is so optimistic. Especially since I don't plan on doing too much in the offseason. But I thank you so much for your confidence in me, Danny. It means quite a lot. It really does. That you think that I have the talent to make 50,000 subscribers on here. My main channel, maybe, because that channel has really been like hitting its stride with like 3,000 viewers per video. But a lowly sports channel, I don't know. But hey, I'm hoping that you're right. I'm hoping you're right. And I'm not gonna hold you to anything. I'm not gonna say like if by the end of 2024 I don't have 50,000 subscribers, I'm not gonna point to you and say hi, you wrong or anything like that. Because I don't think that's gonna happen. But if it does, hey man, you're a prophet. And maybe you'd make a lot of money telling people their future. Because, fortune telling makes a lot of dough. A lot of dough. Speaking of which, I'm going to check up on some analytics. All right, so New England, number 41, got an unnecessary roughness penalty after the play. Let's see what he did. Is it going to be on Ngakoue? Yes, it is. He just shoved over Steelers special teams and defensive lineman Ngakoue. And it's not great. Let's see. All right. Okay, so we have got ourselves a hater on the last stream. All right, Bailey Zappy under center. He's got one man in the backfield. Takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff to the running back, and he almost breaks free, but is brought down at what looks like the 10, 15-yard line maybe. So your main channel, it is Broken Valor. You can actually find it in the pop-down menu in all of my main my Steel Nation videos. I always put it in there. It's primarily a Five Nights at Freddy's theory channel, but I'm doing a very special video for Christmas. It's going to be on everybody's favorite live-action Dr. Seuss book, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. So, that's going to be an interesting video to watch once that finally comes out. I'm probably going to work on it a little tomorrow if I have time. And then Saturday, busting my butt working on it. All right, Bailey Zappy, alone in shotgun. Takes a snap. He's dropped back. See, look, he's throwing. He's going to be caught. It's first down, and he shoved out of bounds at what looks like the 25, 26-yard line. We got 2.5 minutes left in this half, and the score is still 21-10. New England's ball. Yeah, we've got ourselves that last week's stream was weird because there's a lot of people talking about Pickett, and I kind of got out of control. I was still sick, so I'm not 100%. I'm not blaming my sickness, but it was a factor. Anyway, Bailey Zappy in shotgun. We got one man lined up to his left. He takes a snap. He throws. That's going to be caught. And that's going to be a gain of 3 for New England. And that brings us second down at the 2-minute warning. And so we're going to see a couple of ads because the NFL has to pay the bills, I guess. They won't pay the refs. I mean, they will pay the refs, but not, they won't make them whatchamacallits. They won't make them employees. They're contractors. That's what they are. And of course, every time I do a game and I talk a lot, my nose just starts to itch uncontrollably. It's 9:30. Oh, Mom should be getting home in like half an hour. Hopefully she brought dinner. Because I know for a fact she's going to be coming in here and bobbing up the place. So hopefully when she comes in, she brings either like food or like something for me to drink or something. Because that'd be nice. That'd be nice. Because I'm a little bit hungry. Alright, so let's hope the Steelers can get a stop on this drive and not let the Patriots put up another score before halftime. Because if the Patriots keep putting up scores, then this is really going to feel like an early 2010s game. Steelers, Patriots, Tom Brady instead of Bailey Zappy. Also, did Mac Jones get injured or is he just benched? Because I don't know. How are we looking? Let's go pop YouTube Studio. What are we looking at? 104 subscribers. Which is quite nice. We have had 1,400 views on last week's stream. Not bad. And a comment. There are 4 comments on the Bengals. Wait, what were the 4 comments? Oh, I responded to some. Okay. All right. So let's go back over here. He's benched. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense then why Bailey Zappy is in. Man, this season, and you Danny, I think you brought it up earlier, or no, sorry, Dwight brought it up earlier. The quarterback play this season has been weird. We have had injury after injury, and backups playing like pros. Like Jake Browning for the Bengals. I'm scared to face them now because Browning looks legit. Bailey Zappy is in for the Patriots. You've got whatever carousel of quarterbacks the Jets are doing. Trubisky's in for Pickett. No, so Trubisky's looking bad. All right. Bailey Zappy takes a snap. He's looking. He throws. It's going to be caught. And no. And it's almost intercepted by number 39, Minkah Fitzpatrick. Who his name hasn't really come up a lot this season. I wish he had, he's been doing more, but after his injury, I feel like he's kind of been playing a little bit safe in the backfield, especially with seeing how badly the Steelers' defense is playing as a whole. I think that Fitzpatrick is either overwhelmed or just trying to take it easy so he doesn't re-aggravate whatever injury he had. There's a man in the stands at the game who looked like Pickett but was wearing a Najee Harris jersey. That was trippy. All right, Bailey Zappy in shotgun. He's got a man lined up to his left. He takes the snap. He's dropping back. Looking. Pocket collapsing. He throws, and that is caught. And it's a first down. Number 85, his intended target, and the target that makes the catch. He's brought down, but not before gaining a first down. And that is Henry. All right, Bailey Zappy in shotgun with the back lined up to his left. Looks like he's either calling an audible or calling where he's gonna throw. All right, he takes a snap, drops back, he's looking, and he is sacked! Who was that who came in? It was Roberts coming in like a bullet to sack Bailey Zappy. Or should I say Bailey Sacky? No, we're going to say Bailey Zappy because that sounds weird. Roberts, the man who went out last week, or one of the men who went out last week with an injury, comes in like a bullet to take Zappy to the ground. And it looks like Zappy is holding his elbow. As much as I don't like the Patriots, I hope Bailey Zappy is not injured because I like Bailey Zappy. Specifically because his name is cool. Bailey Zappy is in shotgun. He's going to back line up to his right. He takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff. And the running back is going to lose a yard. The Steelers' defense is seeming to get going, and the Steelers seem to call a timeout. I didn't catch them calling their first timeout, but they have called one, and now they called their second timeout of the half. With a minute and 15 seconds left to go, the Steelers are hoping that they can make a stop here and that they'll have plenty of time to get the ball down the field to hopefully get the game a little bit closer before we go into the half. And once we do that, then we're going to, if we can do that, I should say, then maybe we'll have some momentum coming in. So this is a 3rd and 21, and Bailey Zappy's elbow is bleeding. And the Steelers see, oh wait, that must have been the Steelers' last timeout. All right, the play clock is reset. This is a 3rd and 21. Bailey Zappy is still in, even with the bleeding elbow. Probably like a scrape of some kind. It didn't look bad. All right, Bailey Zappy in shotgun. Takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff to the running back, who is going to get it to about the 39-yard line as bring out a 4th down. And the clock is ticking. It's a minute and 3 seconds remaining. Steelers out of timeout, and the Patriots are going to use as much time as they can to get the punting team out onto the field, try and give the Steelers as little time as possible. There's Bill Belichick looking absolutely frustrated and confused with his current drive, even though they are winning by 11 points. All right, the punting unit is out. New England punter is back. Be careful that this is not a fake punt, because for some reason teams have been doing this a lot. And it's a delay of game on New England. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty, giving the Steelers. And there's a timeout called by New England, not a penalty. Not a lot happening late in this second quarter. Like, sure, the Steelers got a touchdown. The punt is away, and the punt flies and bounces to... Oh, it's bobbled and taken down at the 9. Late hit on Calvin Austin, but there's no flag called, because of course there isn't. Oh! What happened? There looks to be a fight on the field. Well, I think it was initiated by the Patriots. Steelers took a kneel down, and that's going to send this game into halftime. So, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Steel Nation halftime show. Eventually, we're going to have something going on that's not just talking about other games and playing Wordle. But that's what it is right now, because I am broke and kind of talentless. But, you know, in anything that might be entertaining. I mean, I can sing and I can play guitar, but, you know, really, if I do that, then I'm going to lose monetization if I ever get it. FL Week 14. And let us, ladies and gentlemen, talk about the rest of the games that will be going on Sunday. So, first off, the Texans travel to New Jersey to face off against the Aaron Rodgers-less Jets. Now, this game is going to be very interesting because Houston is fighting for a playoff spot in the AFC. They are facing off against a team who probably will not be getting a playoff spot in the AFC, and CJ Stroud is looking phenomenal. So you've got a team with a good rookie quarterback versus a team without their good veteran quarterback. So this game is more than likely going to be a Texans-led slaughterfest. However, the Jets are not a terrible team. They have good weapons. They have a good defense. They just cannot make anything happen with any of the quarterbacks that they have. Next up, Rams at Ravens. I will be rooting for the Los Angeles Rams, not only because I want the Ravens to absolutely get beaked, but because I have Puka Nacua on my fantasy team, and Puka Nacua needs to go nuts this week because I go up against the trio of Dolphins quarterback and receivers on my opponent's team. So I really need the Rams to get it to Nacua as much as humanly possible. Aside from that, Ravens, arguably the best team in the AFC. It's between them and the current number 1 seed, the Miami Dolphins. However, the Ravens, while they've beaten teams with winning records, are also choke masters, as shown by their earlier game against the Steelers. The Rams have a chance then to win. Though, if I was a betting man, I'd be betting on the Ravens. But I'm not a betting man, so Rams all day, every day. Next up, we got Panthers at Saints. The Panthers, the worst team in the NFL by far. 1 win on the season, taking on the Derek Carr-less Saints. Now, Derek Carr might be back in time for Sunday, but his injury, it could keep him out for the week. And if that's the case, then the Saints' offense isn't really all that great without Derek Carr. To be fair, they're not great with Derek Carr, but that's less to do with him and more to do with that offense. In this game, however, I'm going to be taking the Saints because the Panthers, with Bryce Young, he doesn't have any weapons. I feel like Bryce Young is a decent quarterback, but he needs weapons in order to be effective. So, as a Steelers fan, I guess the idea of maybe, trading with Carolina, maybe giving them our first round pick in return for Bryce Young, so that way they at least have something, might be a little bit worth it in my opinion. But that's just me. Next up, Saints winning that, by the way. Next up, we have Colts Bengals, a surprisingly good game on paper. The Bengals obviously playing without their star quarterback Joe Burrow, instead playing with their backup quarterback Jake Browning, who absolutely clowned on the Jaguars on Monday Night Football. However, obviously Trevor Lawrence out for the season with an injury, well, maybe out for the season, at least out for a couple of games, with a high ankle sprain, just like Kenny Pickett. Did not need surgery, but will not be in the game this week. The Colts, without Anthony Richardson, using Gardner Minshew, absolutely dominating their division, or not dominating, but vying for the number 1 seed in their division, and as well, if they don't get that, vying for a wild card spot. It's currently a 4-way tie between the Steelers, the Browns, the Colts, and the Texans, I think. And so Colts-Bengals, I want the Colts to win, obviously, because it's the Bengals, but I think the Colts, I think they have a shot. Though, if they win, it means they leapfrog us in the tie, unless we win too. So if the Colts win, there's a chance that they have the 5th seed in the AFC. And if they lose and we lose, well, I think we both might fall out of the playoffs at that point. But if we both win, I think we stay in the playoffs. Next up, Buccaneers at Falcons. Not much to say about this game. The Buccaneers have Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield's been looking okay. The Falcons are probably winning the tank division. It's about how that's going to go. I think the Falcons are going to take this one, even though I'm rooting for the Buccaneers. Jaguars at Browns. Jaguars better beat the Browns in this. Even without Trevor Lawrence, the Browns, I hate them with a burning passion. This game, I'm going to watch it because it's the only game at 1 o'clock that I have any interest in because I want the Browns to absolutely get destroyed. But other than that, I don't got any input on it. Lions, Bears, easy. I think the friggin' Lions are going to win that game. Bears haven't been looking great. I mean, been looking better, but not perfect. Or not perfect. Not great. I think the Bears could put up a fight, especially since the Saints did last week against the Lions. However, the Lions are a top NFL team right now, especially top in the NFC, and definitely top of the NFC North. Though the Packers are starting to like put up a little bit of a fight against them. So we'll have to see. Next up, first of our 4 o'clock games, we have Seahawks at Niners. This game is an interesting one. It's a division matchup, and I take the 49ers here. Brock Purdy looking great. George Kittle looks good when he's on, and he's really good on the run defense when he's not making catches. Christian McCaffrey, best running back in the sport, not going to lie to you there. They've got, what was it? Not CD Lamb. They got some really good receivers. They are the team to beat right now in the NFC. Then we've got Vikings at Raiders. We got the NFC North versus the AFC West. And this is a game that I'm also kind of excited to watch. This might be the game that I watch during the 4 o'clock slot, simply because the Vikings seem like they're going to have Justin Jefferson back for this. And if that's the case, I have him on my fantasy team. I'm finally going to be able to play him. And I want to see if Josh Dobbs and Justin Jefferson have the same connection that Justin Jefferson and Big Kirko have. So, Vikings, Raiders. Raiders, they don't have Josh McDaniels anymore, so that's good. But I don't know if they're good. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. Then, 4:25, we got Broncos, Chargers. Broncos have been on a tear recently, though they did lose last week to the Texans, and the Chargers did lose last week to the Patriots. So, with that being said, and the fact that the Broncos have a stellar defense, I'm going to go with the Broncos on this one. And I think that winning this game gives them a decent enough chance to leapfrog the Texans if the Texans lose to make the playoffs. But they also need the Colts to lose, and the Browns and the Steelers need to win because nobody beats the Steelers. I mean, people beat the Steelers all the time, but you know what I mean. Next up, Bills-Chiefs. A game that at the beginning of the season, I would have considered one of the best games of the season, but after seeing the Bills fall from grace, or not fall from grace, the Bills fall, I guess, and then the Chiefs fall from grace. That's what I mean. Especially losing to the Green Bay friggin' Packers, of all teams. It's going to be an interesting game. I might put this game up on the screen as well as the Vikings game and just watch it, Of course, my party's going to be on. It's just be up on the screen in the other room. But I think the Chiefs can come out on top. The Chiefs are the better team. The Bills are probably not even going to make the playoffs this season, which is ridiculous because it's the Bills. But yeah. Then Sunday, December 10th at 8:20 p.m. in prime time, we have what is going to be probably the bloodiest game of the week. We have Eagles-Cowboys, a division matchup. Two teams that hate each other with a burning freaking passion. And especially after the Niners' destruction of the Eagles last week, the Eagles are going to be looking for revenge. They're going to be smelling blood. And Cowboys, Dak Prescott, he is going to have to play his booty off. He's going to have to play his booty off. Because these Eagles are going to be mad. And they got claws, and they're going to scratch. Then, Monday night, we have a double header. Both games at 8:15 p.m. Both games are games. First game at 8:15 p.m. on December 11th, we have the Packers taking on the Giants. And this game, I hope, goes to the Giants. I hate the Packers. I hate the Packers. I hate the Packers. I hate the Packers. Giants, you got me. Go Tommy DeVito. Go Tommy DeVito. And then the other doubleheader, we have the Dolphins hosting the Titans. If the Titans even come close to winning this game, then I'm going to know that the Dolphins are frauds. But they're probably not going to. The Dolphins are probably going to win this game, and it's not even going to be close. So, real quick, let's recap what I just went over. Texans at Jets, I have the Texans winning. Next up, Rams at Ravens, I have the Rams winning because the Ravens are big chokey boys. Next up, Panthers at Saints, I have the Saints winning. Colts at Bengals, I have the Colts winning. Buccaneers at Falcons, I got the Falcons winning. Jaguars at Browns, I have the Jaguars winning. Lions at Bears, got the Lions. Seahawks at Niners, I got the Niners. Vikings at Raiders, I got the Vikings. And we got Broncos Chargers, I'm taking the Broncos. Bills Chiefs, I'm taking the Chiefs. Eagles Cowboys, I didn't even say what I wanted that to happen there. I want the Cowboys to win that game, even though I hate the Cowboys, but the Eagles need to be kicked even more in the butt. Packers at Giants, I want the Giants to win because I hate the Packers, and that's really not going to affect anything. Howdy, howdy. And then Titans at Dolphins, the Dolphins are probably going to win. There's really no shot that any other outcome comes from that game. Dolphins are more than likely winning. All right, and so we should be getting back to the game here any minute. Man, I am good. All right, it is the start, ladies and gentlemen, of quarter number 30. Yes, quarter 34. Quarter number 3 here at Acrisure Stadium. The football, I think, is going to be the Steelers when we come into the quarter. And let's get... there we go. All the timeouts have been given back. Here we go. We hope the Giants win against the Packers since I'm going to the game. Oh, sweet, man. Well, I do hope the Giants win as well for your sake mostly, but then also because I hate the Packers. I do. I love Tom Grassi. I hate the Pack. Hate them. After that Super Bowl especially, I hate them. All right. So Mike Tomlin is calling this week Redemption Week. Redemption Week with Mitchell Trubisky. Not gonna happen. There ain't no redeeming this dumpster fire. I mean, maybe there is. I don't know. Kenny Pickett is still my quarterback, and so I will ride or die with him until they decide to trade him. Hopefully they don't. Hopefully he comes into his all next year and proves all the haters wrong. And I'm going to be waiting for that. The kick is up and bounces at the 3, is picked up. Number 48, he is almost tripped up, and he brings it to about the 17-yard line. It's going to be a return of like 15 yards. Starting the third quarter, Pittsburgh is starting deep in their own territory. And I am hiccuping like mad. Mitchell Trubisky, still in the game. The Angry Mormon, for some reason, will not get benched. Fans want Rudolph. The Steelers do not, it seems. So why, oh why, do you want to keep him on the team? Trubisky in shotgun with back lined up his right. He takes a snap. He's looking, pocket collapsing, throws, and is caught at the line of scrimmage and brought down. That is number 22, that's Najee Harris, with a gain of nothing, but avoids the sack nonetheless. At least you got your revenge against the Packers this season. That is true. However, it will never be enough. It will never be enough. Not until the Packers are crushed beneath our steel boots. Never be enough. So beat their butts, Giants. I'm rooting for you. All right, Mitch Trubisky in shotgun. Takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff to Najee Harris, who's going to find a hole And he's going to get a gain of about 6 or 7. That's going to bring out 3rd down. All right, Mason Rudolph has his helmet on and is reading over some plays. So maybe he is getting ready to go in the case that they bench Trubisky. Kenny Pickett is at the field. He's up in the Steelers booth. And Trubisky in shotgun. He can take the snap. He's looking. He throws. It's going to be caught over the middle. And is that is Muth. Freiermuth. Once again with a catch over the middle, increasing the Pittsburgh Steelers' playtime by another 3 downs. Getting that 1st down. Pat Freiermuth has been an unutilized asset in the Steelers' arsenal these past couple of years, and it's really sad because Freiermuth is a really good player. We just have not been able to use him properly, especially with Matt Canada's play calling, which would never let Pickett throw over the middle. Trubisky under center with 1 man in the backfield. Sends the man in motion. It's Calvin Austin III. Gives the ball to Calvin Austin, who gives it to Jaylen Warren, who runs backwards, trying to avoid people, trips up, and loses like 10 yards. The Steelers trying to run a trick play. Said trick play ends up losing them a lot of yardage, unlike the first time it was used, which gained them a 1st down. Or at least I think it did. Steelers, it was a handoff to Austin, pitch back to Warren, who trips himself up at about the 20-yard line. Well, that sucked. Let's look at some stats in a minute. All right, Trubisky in shotgun with the back line up to his right. Sends the man in motion, takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff to Jaylen Warren, who's going to run up the middle, get it to about the 30 for a gain of maybe 6, bringing it to 3rd and 11, I think. I'm getting good at this. I'm getting real good at this. 41 viewers. Everybody, welcome to the live stream. If you guys are enjoying, please make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Pittsburgh Steelers content. And if you guys want to talk to me, if you guys want to communicate, you guys got the chat. Just throw some questions in there, banter back and forth, talk about our Pittsburgh Steelers, or if you're here repping the Patriots, you are all welcome. Mr. Trubisky in shotgun takes a snap. He's looking, the line holding strong. He throws that, gets it. That is Connor Hayward, and he gets the 1st down. Ladies and gentlemen, Connor Hayward with the leaping 1st down. The tight end brother of defensive player Cameron Hayward. Connor has been a very, very solid addition to this team for the time we have had him. What a play by the offense. Getting to Hayward as he extends his arm over the 1st down marker before being forced out of bounds. Trubisky under center, sends him in motion with 1 man in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff to Najee Harris, who breaks a couple of tackles, skirts around another one, gets a gain of between 7 and 8, and brings the 7th down. Brings it to 2nd down and 3. 2nd down and 3. So Mitchell Trubisky utilizing the run game a little bit more as this game has progressed. Probably something that they talked about in the locker room. Trying to get holes opened up for his running backs. There is yet to be a really good run play by either Harris or Warren, but I am expecting that at least one to happen. All right, Trubisky in shotgun with the back line up to his right. He takes the snap, looking, he throws. It's going to be a little throw up to Warren, who's going to get a 1st down, and he's going to make it to about the 45-yard line across midfield and into Patriots territory. Man, now that I'm sitting here thinking about this, and that whole, I'm thinking about people are leaving, it seems. We got 9.5 minutes left in the half, or 9.5 in this quarter, and anyway, so I was thinking just now about the name change, but from the Redskins, and Trubisky's going to be handoff to Jalen Warren, who's going to get to about the 44-yard line for a gain of like 2. But like the Redskins and the Patriots had such a really good like rivalry going on because it was like Cowboys and Indians. It was classic, and like anytime they were playing, it just felt like an old Western. And now it's the Commanders and the Patriots, which are the same thing basically. Though we do have the Chiefs, which is at least somewhat of a name-based rivalry. All right, Trubisky takes a snap from the shotgun. He's looking. He throws down the middle, and that is incomplete. His intended target was number 11 of Allen Robinson II. It was broken up before it got there. Nearly an interception, which would have been his 3rd on the game. It is still 21-10. Patriots up, but the Steelers are putting it down the field a little bit more. Let's hope that we can convert this 3rd down here. Because if not, then we are screwed again. There's Bill Belichick just chilling on the sideline in his hoodie like always. Mitchell Trubisky is under center, unfortunately. No men in the backfield aside from him. He takes the snap. He's dropping back. The line is breaking. He's looking to throw, and he is sacked. Back at the Steelers' 49-yard line, Trubisky goes down, and that's going to bring out the punting unit once again. Ladies and gentlemen, the Pittsburgh Steelers are looking like garbage. And the punch is going to send us into Patriots territory. It's away. And it comes down in the end zone. Because Presley Harvin cannot punt anything that isn't good for the other team. All right, so we are back on an ad break, and the game, and it is the Patriots ball after that punt. So great. And the itchiness in my nose is just constant. It's constant. I might need to take a Claritin before I start streaming in the future. Just so that way I can not get so itchy. Alright. That's what I wanted to do. 33 viewers in the stream. Oh, man, it is getting late. It is 10:07. And I know for some people that ain't late, but for me, I get up at 5:15 in the morning for work. Hence why I hate primetime games, because on the East Coast, where I live, well, I don't live on the East Coast, I live in Ohio, but still, on the eastern side of the country, these games start at 8:15. At least in California, they start at like 6 or like 5. Perfect. All right. Let's just because. Let's see what we get. All right. Out. Oh, the llamas! They're dancing llamas. All right, we are back from ads. Where is it? All right. Bailey Zappy is under center. He's got one man in the backfield. He takes a snap. It's going to be a faked handoff, Pressure coming. It's going to be thrown to the running back who's got a lane. He gets past the 30 to the 35 before he's brought down to the 36-yard line. It's going to be a gain of like 16. So the Patriots get their first down, but there is a Steeler on the ground, and is that TJ Watt? Again, I don't know. It doesn't look like it. I think that's number 95. I don't think that's Connor Hayward either. Number 95 for the Steelers is defensive lineman Keanu Benton, which is not going to be great. Our defensive line has been absolutely crumbling to ash recently. And we're back on ads. So, let's hope Keanu Benton is okay, because the Steelers could really use the help from our starting defensive linemen. But injuries happen, and unfortunately to the Steelers, it is constantly. Oh, dang, I just thought of something. So, the Ravens play the Rams on Sunday, and Aaron Donald plays on the Rams. And Aaron Donald is like TJ Watt in the sense that he is a sacking machine. So, there's a shot that Lamar Jackson gets sacked by Aaron Donald and is injured, and every single starting quarterback in the AFC North is injured. And if that's the case, well, for one, I think if that's the case, then the Bengals have a shot at catching back up. But also, then the number one in the AFC North will be up for grabs. And if Pickett can come back early, I think Pickett could then, well, the Steelers could maybe grab a hold of that number one seed and ensure not only a division championship, but also a playoff appearance. Let's see, how many games ahead of us are the Ravens? Are they like 9 and something? Yeah, they're 9-3. We're 7-5, which means we're 2 games behind them. Which means we'd have to basically win the next 3 weeks, and the Ravens would have to lose the next 3 weeks in order for us to beat them out. But we are back in Pittsburgh, so it don't matter. No, it don't. All right, Bailey Zappy in shotgun for the Patriots as this game gets back underway with 7:21 remaining in the quarter. He takes a snap. He's dropping back. He's looking. He throws. And that is batted away. And there's a flag down. It's probably going to be a roughing the passer. Because it always is against the Steelers. Let's see what this is. Offensive holding. And that's going to be a penalty, but it's going to be a replay first down. So, I mean, if it's a 15-yard penalty, like I think he said, then that is going to be a 2nd down and 25. But, I mean, the batting down of the football was still a very, very cool little way of doing things. Anyway, here we go. Bailey Zappy is alone in shotgun. He is signaling to his team. Takes a snap. He's looking. It's going to be a quick pass over to the left side. That's going to be caught with the number 15. Brought down to about the 35-yard line. Maybe the 34-yard line. That's going to be a gain of like 5, I think. And that's going to bring out 2nd down. Got 6 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the quarter. Patriots have the ball within their own territory. And on 2nd down, it's going to be a long way to get a first down. 12 yards to be exact. Bailey Zappy in shotgun. He's got a backline up to his left. Yeah. It's going to be a handoff to setback. Who's going to try and go up through the pack. Not going to make it, but is going to cut the distance in roughly half. Eccentric Gnome, welcome. Good fin flippin' evening, everyone. Welcome, Eccentric Gnome. I was wondering when you were going to show your face in the chat. How are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? This game is sucking a lot. But it's given us a chance to talk about all sorts of things, like the quarterback situation in the league right now. While I talk about Bailey Zappy in shotgun, taking the snap. He's dropping back, he's looking, and this pocket collapses, and Bailey Zappy is sacked. That is going to be a kerbobble of all sorts of defensive Steelers. Cameron Hayward was in there. TJ Watt was in there. Larry Ogunjobi, I think that's who it was in there. Yeah, it was just but that was primarily a Cameron Hayward sack, and the Patriots are gonna punt it away. Was cooking dinner. Gee, that sounds very nice. What were you making for dinner, Eccentric? Or should I call you Gnome? You tell me what I shall call you. Would you like to be called Eccentric? Would you like to be called Gnome? Or would you like to be called George? Because I can do any of them. And with that punt, that's going to put the ball in Steelers' hand and send us once more into the money-making schemes of advertisements for cars and medical products and tacos, apparently. Because I wanted to quote that ad, but like it was playing while I was in the car, and I really couldn't look at the TV. Look at my phone because it was off and just playing the audio of the game so I could at least hear what was going on. But apparently TJ Watt really likes tacos and wanted us to know. I wanted to quote that on Twitter. I thought that was funny as crap. So I should probably look it up and post it after. I just don't have the ability right now to post on Twitter and watch the game and commentate on it and make sure I'm watching chat. Because every time I take my eyes off chat, something pops up, and I want to make sure that I'm catching every single chat that comes through and answering any questions that might be sent my way about the game, about myself, about the glaive, there we go, about the glaive. Miss Gnome cooking barbecue chicken, baked beans, carrots, cornbread, and cottage cheese. Ooh, that sounds good. It does. I myself am not a big fan of barbecue. I mean, like the barbecue, like the sauce or like the rub that you put on like meats and stuff. I love like cooking out. Like I love throw something on the barbecue, cook it up, have some burgers, have some steaks, have some chicken, stuff like that. Baked beans. I used to have baked beans at school all the time. They're pretty good at school. Carrots, cornbread, always good. And cottage cheese, I've never had. Don't want it. I don't know. But that still sounds like a really, really good dinner, Miss Gnome. Sorry, I am tired. How long have you been a Steelers fan? I have been a Steelers fan since I was this big. I was a Steelers fan since I was a child. If my dad is still in the chat, he can tell you. My Steelers fanness is, it's a family. Well, it's a family. Steelers fans. It was him liking the Steelers, and then basically forcing me to like the Steelers. But I'm not complaining because I love the Steelers, and the Steelers are my team. So since I was a child, because my dad kind of indoctrinated me into it. Mitch Trubisky is in shotgun. He takes the snap. He's looking. He throws. That's going to be caught. Number 14, that's George Pickens. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds. And I feel like that should have been a late hit penalty because he was also pushed again when he was already out of bounds. But George Pickens was having a conversation with Mike Tomlin on the sideline earlier this game after what looked like a little temper tantrum that he had when he wasn't given the ball for an extended period of time. George Pickens really needs to work on his attitude, in my opinion, because we cannot have another Antonio Brown. Mitch Trubisky under center, sends a man in motion with a man in the backfield. It's going to be a pitch back to Najee Harris, who's going to try and find a hole, but is going to fall down a yard short of the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose a yard, I think. And it's going to bring out third down. We got 4:20 to go in the quarter. Nice. And the game is still 21-10. The Steelers have yet to do much of anything, really, aside from giving the ball back to the Patriots over and over and over and over and over again. But, you know, it is what it is. Mitch Trubisky in shotgun with the back lined up to his right. He's looking. The defense is flinching. He takes the snap. Defense is looking. They're trying to get to him. He throws it. It's caught one-handed by George Pickens. He's trying to get to the first down marker, but he cannot break free of the tackle. And he's going to get like 3 or 4 yards. He's going to be a couple yards short. And it's going to be a first down and like 2. Now, this is an area where you're down quite a bit. I'd go for it right now, personally, in Madden. If it's 2 yards, that shouldn't be terribly difficult to get, especially on the run. But it looks like they're probably going to be sending out the punting team to try and... Yep, and they're sending out the punting team. And the punt is away, and it's going to land at about the 31-yard line. It sucks when a player is so good on the field but not off the field. Dude, I agree. Like, Big Ben, I love him on the field. I don't know how to feel about him off the field. I was doing some research into the allegations against him. Several of them were dropped. One of them, apparently, from my research, was settled outside of court, which in a lot of cases is admission of guilt. So, I don't know. I want to believe that he's turned, if that did happen, that he turned his life around. But you never know. This game is crazy, Miss Gnome. It is Miss Gnome. Misnomer. Misnomer. Oh, my brain just went. But I agree. This game is insane. Steelers should, again, I'm going to say this constantly because I believe it. They should have gone for it on fourth down there. Because what have you got to lose? Like, seriously. Bailey Zappy, he is in under center. 2nd and 3. It's going to be another handoff to the running back, and he's going to make it to the line of scrimmage, but he's down before he can get any more. Bill Belichick, without Tom Brady, his regular season record is 81-98. With Tom Brady, it is 219-64. So with anybody but Tom Brady, Mr. Best quarterback in the league is trash. All right. Bailey Zappy, once again in shotgun. Takes the snap. It's going to be another handoff. This time he's going to get the first down and a little bit more. He's going to be down at the 47-yard line. I think the Steelers in this draft coming up should take a quarterback in like a lower, lower bracket. Bailey Zappy is going to be a throw, and that's intercepted by the Steelers! The 30, the 20, breaking a tackle. No, he's spun out of bounds at the 15-yard line. The Pittsburgh Steelers, number 38, gets an interception, and the pick counter goes up, but this time because the Pittsburgh Steelers grabbed that pick. There we go, boys. There we go. You think the Steelers will make the playoffs this year? I hope so. We're currently the 5th seed. We're tied with the Browns, the Colts, and one other team for the 5th seed. We're above all of them because of our AFC conference record and our division record, which keeps us above the Browns. But if we can win this game, I think we have a good chance of making the playoffs. We need to win at least 2 games within the remaining season for a winning record. But holy crap. Mystical gnomes are forest creatures that take care of the woodland plants, flowers, trees, and animals. They are small, and I'm only 5 foot, so it fits me perfectly. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't call you a gnome if you're 5 foot. I know girls who are like 4'8", so you're not small. Travel size. That's what we'll say. Travel size. Poor Browns. No, screw the Browns. Screw them. Everyone asks like, oh, aren't you like, don't you feel bad for the Browns because they're always losing? No, I don't. I hate them. All right, Trubisky kicks the snap. He's looking back. He's got time. He throws and throws it away. Intended target Freiermuth at the line of scrimmage. Trubisky couldn't find anyone open, so he throws it out of bounds. 3rd and 9 for the Steelers. Apparently there was a run play that I missed while I was laughing or something. And the Steelers are, well, they are. And there's an ad still on screen. I'm going to take this off. All right, Trubisky needs to at least get a first down here. Could be in shotgun with a man in motion and a back lined up to his right. Looking. Takes the snap. He's dropping back. Pressure's coming. Pressure coming. He escapes the pocket and he goes down, but just a few yards short of the first down marker. That's going to be a 4th down and 2. And at this point, I think this is the place you go for. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. The Pittsburgh Steelers ending off the 3rd quarter with an interception followed by a 4th down. So, it's about how that goes. It don't go very well. It kind of sucks. It really sucks. But 4th downs, they're not that swell. Okay, so, real quick, everybody, I has a question. And can I put a poll in chat? 4th quarter comeback. Danny Dimes, you know it. You freaking know it. The only issue is we don't got the comeback kid in Kenny freaking Pickett. So, we're working with the comeback Mitch. Comeback Mitch. Okay, I'm not chanting that anymore. That sounds not great. Anyway, let's pop over. Let's see if I can put a whatchamacallit. See if I can put a poll in chat. I got achievements I haven't looked at. So let's pop over real quick to the live stream. And that's not working. Let's go to your channel. Pop over here. Got us to 108 subscribers now. I'm going to give my own thing a like. Where's the chat? It's up here. Okay. All right. Start a poll. So, I'm going to throw a poll up in chat. And it's going to be talking about trailers, like movie trailers. So, which movie looks best? And there's going to be 4 options. And these options are, and I want to know what you guys think looks like the better movie of the 4 of them if you've seen these trailers. Godzilla X Kong, the New Kingdom, Fallout, and an option. Do we have a trailer for the 2nd season of Halo? I think we do. Hey, nope, that's not what I wanted. Halo Season 2. And, all right. So, before I do that, Steelers are going to go for it. Trubisky is suited up and on the field in shotgun. He's going to take the snap. It's 4th and 2. He hasn't taken the snap yet, but he could take the snap. Looking. He's going to throw. It's going to be a pitch to Jalen Warren, and they're not going to get it. It's a turnover on downs. The pocket collapsed, and it was... They couldn't make anything happen with the turnover. And here is where we stand, ladies and gentlemen. What's another trailer that came out recently that looked good? We'll go with these 3. Okay. Best movie I've seen so far is Transformers: Rise of the Beasts. Grew up watching the cartoon. Nice nod to the end. Cracked me up. Okay, I agree. I did like that movie. I don't think it was the best movie I've seen. Not even this past year. Especially not ever. I will say, Saturday, I'm going to go see Trolls Band Together. I know. It looks bad. Bailey Zappy pitches off to his to the left. It's going to be a short pass, and he's going to gain like 2 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 3 yards. But yeah, I'm going to be watching Trolls Banded Together, because I've seen so many clips of that movie on TikTok, and it looks so freaking good. I mean, the music looks good. It really looks like they leaned into what makes the Trolls movies in this movie, and that is phenomenal. Dude, yeah, I feel you, Danny. I feel you. It's going to be a run up the middle for the Patriots, and they're going to get about 6. No, they're going to be about 5. They got 2 yards to go. But like, I saw the original Trolls. I have a lot to say about the Trolls series. I saw the first Trolls, and as a movie, it's kind of mid. It was like a kid's movie with singing creatures. But if you think about it, the plot of the movie is Poppy has to rescue her friends from a group of creatures that are trying to eat them. Bailey Zappy takes a snap. He rolls out to his right. Goes to throw it. Is that caught? It is not. It is incomplete. That brings up 3rd and 2. She has to save her friends who are about to be eaten by bigger monsters. They sing, obviously. It's a big part of the movie, but it in no way affects the way the movie ends, because, like, sure, they sing to get the Bergens on their side, to show them that you can be happy, but they're singing, like, literally, the movie could have ended by them saving their friends without having ever once sang, oh, the kicker was just beat, and the kick is, holy crap, the punt is brought down at the 25-yard line after that muffed punt. Dear Lord, the yardage we have right now. The Steelers stop the Patriots and bring the punt down at the 25-yard line. Oh my gosh. So the punt went up, beat a guy in the chest, and just went and landed at the 25-yard line. And who was that? That was number 28. It looks like number 28 with the punt block. That is Miles Kilbrew. Ladies and gentlemen, Miles Kilbrew. What a punt block. So starting off at the 25-yard line of the Patriots, here we go. I'll get back to my rant about Trolls here in a second. Steelers are getting very mad. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait. All right. It's going to be a handoff, and he pushes the pile to the 20, maybe even the 19-yard line. Gain of 5 or 6. So anyway, the first Trolls movie, if you took all the singing out, it would end basically the same way. There's plenty of ways you can convince the Bergens that they don't need to eat trolls to be happy. It's literally, the singing doesn't enhance the movie in any way aside from being there. Trolls World Tour, however, I haven't seen that one yet. From what I can tell, though, singing is a major part of it because it explores the different factions of trolls, and, like, singing is what makes a troll exist. Without the singing, the trolls are just creatures. Trubisky's under center. He's going to fake a handoff. Got pressure coming. It's going to be thrown. That's going to be caught. Number 80. That's going to be Darnell Washington, I think. And he's going to get, like, another 10 yards. My man is bringing in 10-yard catches every single game. Darnell friggin' Washington with a first down. Man. With pressure, Trubisky gets that to Darnell Washington on the sideline. So anyway, Trolls World Tour. Music is kind of important. Trolls band together. From everything that I've seen, singing and specifically what the trolls do is like the main focus. It's the reason they were kidnapped, and it's the only way to save the brothers is to be able to singing. And someone's taking a timeout. Pittsburgh is taking a timeout. And so that is, like, I want to be a movie maker. That's my thing. And if you're going to have singing in a movie, unless it's just like a musical, like a Disney musical, I honestly believe that singing should play a role in the movie. And Trolls Band Together, it uses the music to enhance the story, it seems. And that's a really good thing, because the Trolls movies, they seem to, like, the first movie was a kid's movie with singing. The second and third movie said, hey, the singing in that first movie was kind of cool. And they leaned into it. And they incorporated it into the story. And they took what made Trolls a hit. They took all of that. The personality of the Trolls, the art style world that they live in, the singing, and they cranked it up. And they really focused in on what made them unique. And I love when a movie does that. It's no longer a generic kids movie. It's now its own thing. Trubisky in shotgun with the back lined up to his right. He takes a snap. He's looking. He throws into the end zone, and that was intended for Freiermuth, but nothing. And there's a flag flying, and that might be on Freiermuth. I don't know. Let's see what he gets. Defensive pass interference. Ball placed on the 1 yard line. Let's go Steelers. Let's go Steelers. Come on. We're at the 1 yard line now. It's a first down. We have 3 tries. 3 tries. We can do this. All we have to do is get it in the end zone. All we have to do is get it in the end zone. But yeah, so that's why, like, the Trolls movies lean in on what makes them good, them interesting. And I love that about them. They're not just generic kids movies anymore. Trubisky under center, sends the man in motion. It's going to be a sneak handoff to Hayward, who tries to throw it, and it is batted down, incomplete, nearly intercepted. That was nearly another pickoff. Dude, Tomlin looks so confused by the play. Yeah, that did not look good. Connor Hayward looked uncomfortable throwing that ball. He did not get it very far. It's a 2nd and goal. Trubisky under center. He tries for a QB sneak. And do they get it? They get it! Mitch Trubisky on the QB sneak, and the Steelers add 6 to their score. Ladies and gentlemen, what we have here is a Pittsburgh Steelers comeback, it looks like. 16-21. Can the Steelers show Tom Grossi up? And it looks like my camera has... Oh, you know, it's back. Oh, we just had to go through literally everything that I just did to get everybody caught up with my nose scratching habits. Also, dudes, I gotta show you something. I'll show you a little bit. Look at this. That's from work. That's like rubber. It's like a rubber ink. It's like stained my arm. It's ridiculous. All right, Trubisky is in shotgun. They're going for 2. He drops back. He's looking. He throws. That is caught! Caught! That is Freiermuth! The 2-point conversion is good, and the Steelers go up to 18 points. We are now 3 points behind the Patriots. This could actually happen. Ladies and gentlemen, your Pittsburgh Steelers are back in this. Which Star Wars do you think was the best, A New Hope or Return of the Jedi? Dude, you left out the best. Of those two, I'll say A New Hope. But, like, dude, Empire Strikes Back, man. Empire Strikes Back is the best Star Wars movie. Just absolutely no questions asked. Empire Strikes Back is the best Star Wars movie. In my opinion, obviously. But if I were to rank the original trilogy, it would go Empire, New Hope, Return of the Jedi. Return is good. I ain't saying it's a bad movie. It's a great movie. Empire is almost perfect. New Hope, it's where it all started. It's where you're building on. But Empire, oh, such a good movie. Though, I will say, Empire is my favorite Star Wars movie in general. The whole series. Original trilogy makes it the top 3. Then it's Revenge of the Sith. Then The Force Awakens. I kind of liked it. It was fun. Then Rogue One. Actually, I'll put Rogue One above The Force Awakens. Then Solo below The Force Awakens. Then Last Jedi. Phantom Menace. Attack of the Clones. Rise of Skywalker. That would be my list. And obviously I didn't add in the TV shows there. If I did, it'd be Mando 2. Then Andor, from the little bit I've watched. Ahsoka. No. Mando 1. Ahsoka. Oh, no. That's a tough one. I'm actually glad we got the blocked punt. Dude, so am I. I mean, why wouldn't you be glad we got the blocked punt? Like, any blocked punt is a good thing for the team that blocked the punt. It ain't a good team for the team that got the blocked punt. I'm gonna rank shows in general, not seasons. Mando, Rebels, Ahsoka, then Clone Wars, then Bad Batch, then I haven't watched all of Andor, so I'm not gonna rank them. Then the bottom is gonna be Book of Boba Fett. The best part about the Book of Boba Fett were the parts that didn't have Boba Fett. And I'm working on a rewrite of that show at some point. It's going to come up on my channel eventually. It's going to be like a 4-part mini-series where I rewrite like 2 episodes per episode. And just talk about how like I could use the bits and pieces that were present in that show to make a better, more entertaining show. Alright, Bailey Zappy in shotgun with the back lined up to his left. He takes the snap, he's dropping back, He's just pitching it off to his left, and it's caught by the running back who is taken out of bounds. If he might have gotten the first down, he might not. And they're not going to give it to him, it looks like. It's going to be a second down, maybe. Yeah, second down and probably like a yard or like half a yard. Yeah, second down and inches, almost. So, Bailey Zappy. Second down and inches in their own territory. At the 34-yard line. Bailey Zappy under center. Takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff to the running back who's going to get the first down maybe. Yeah, he gets the first down. Yeah, okay, so he gets the first down, but just the 1 yard. It's like he got like 3 inches maybe. And that was enough, I guess. Who knew? The Steelers need to make a stop here. Again, they need to get the ball back so they can try to at least put a field goal up. It is currently 10 minutes to go in the game. Bailey Zappy takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff. fakes the handoff, then does the handoff, gives it to the running back, Elliott, but he comes down to the line of scrimmage. Gain of nothing. Nada. Zilch. No bueno. Good night. Guten Tagen. I'm going to sleep now. And TJ Watt actually brings down the runner from the edge of the line of scrimmage. All right, Bailey Zappy in shotgun. It's 2nd down and 11. Taking the snap, looking, the pocket collapsing almost instantly. Bailey Zappy slides over the line of scrimmage and gets a yard. Looking for a flag as one of the Steelers linemen, number 50, Roberts, kind of slid into him as he was sliding down, but no flag flying. I honestly think that was not a penalty anyway for late hit, because he was just like, he saw that Zappy was sliding, slid down himself to try and stop, and just slid into him. Pittsburgh Steelers have their terrible towels waving in the stadium as Bailey Zappy gets set up in shotgun. It's a 3rd and 10 as he takes the snap. He's looking. It's going to be a throw. It's caught by number 7, and he's taken down at... Ooh. It's going to be 4th and inches, and they're going to go for this, and I'm sure that if they go for this, they're probably going to get it. Oh, wait, no, the punting crew is coming out. It's 4th and inches, and they're not going to go for it. Unless they are, and this is a fake punt. Number 17, back to punt. And let's see, the ball is snapped. It is in the hands of the punter, and he puts it away. And this soars and soars and soars and plops down in the end zone. It's going to be taken out to the 20-yard line. And that is a touchback for the Steelers. And now we start our comeback drive. Ladies and gentlemen, I keep forgetting to move the football. I am so sorry. I have bad ADHD. But it is ad time, and we have 3 picks this game. That is insane. No Grossi raid today. It's kind of sad, but you know, other people are getting the love, which is good. Eventually, we're gonna start doing raids at halftime, and it's gonna be awesome. And we're gonna spread some love too. So, you know, you get a little love, you gotta spread a little love. But in order to do that, you gotta have enough people in your lobby. I mean, you can spread a little bit of love here and there. And you know, actually, maybe we try that. What do you guys think? Those of you who are here, how would you guys be interested in raiding small streamers? We give them like 3, maybe 4 people, but you know, it'd be fun. I think it'd be fun, and I'll go with y'all. I will follow y'all into the streams, and we'll chit chat in other people's streams. It'll be fun. Jeep Car Wash, aka the friggin' waterfalls. Jeep parking at the side of a cliff. I discovered you from Grossi Raid. I know. I've actually seen you in some of Grossi's streams, a couple of times. I think you've donated to Grossi in like super chats or something. I have too, a couple of times. But yeah, most everybody who is here, aside from like Andy and like my dad, came here from a Grossi's raid, I think. And I'm really super grateful for all of you guys coming and sticking around for a bit. It really means a lot to know that you guys enjoy my content enough to choose to come here instead of going to the superior stream in Tom Grossi. Okay, there's some ads that I've been seeing recently that I love. The Chiefs ad, like the Snickers ad with the Chiefs and the guy painting the lines in the end zone. That's friggin' hilarious. I love Andy Reid just being like, you did great, but quick question, who are the chefs? He's walking up, just great googly moogly. Oh man. Yeah, what do you guys think about doing some raids, even though we're like a very, very small community? You guys think that'd be a good idea? Think it'd be a good idea? Trubisky is back on the field. Let's hope he can pull something out of his butt. Trubisky takes the snap from the shotgun. He's looking. He throws. Going to be caught by Najee behind the line. He's going to run it. And he's going to get about 5, maybe 6 yards. And it's going to bring out second down. 8 minutes to go in the game. The Steelers have the ball. Can they get the ball down the field and at least in a field goal range to try and tie this game up? If not, get a touchdown and take the lead from the game. 7:52 remaining in the game. Trubisky in shotgun with the back lined up to his left. It's a low snap. Trubisky gets it, and he tosses it up, and it's almost picked off. But it is incomplete. Do a Ray would be nice. All right. So we will, next game we will do a Ray. We'll pick a small streamer. We'll pop over there. Even if it's like 2 people, I'm sure even that will make someone's day. Because I know for me, back, I had like 2 people that hung out. It was like my dad and my mom, or like Andy. And as much as I love talking to the people in my life who have been around for a while and, just talking about the Steelers. Speaking of which, Trubisky in shotgun, back lined up to his left. He takes a snap, dropping back. He's looking. He throws. That is caught by Freiermuth. And that's 4th down and 1. And I think the Steelers might go for it. Are they going to go for it? And they're sending the punting crew on. Of course they are. All right. But yeah, like ever since Grossi's raid, I've had people to talk to, or more people to talk to. And it's been really, really nice. And I've actually gotten to answer some questions that I never thought I'd actually answer. I mean, sure, some of the streams are going to be full of trolls. And not the singing fun kind. The other kind. The kind that aren't great. But, it's nice. It's nice having you guys here. And I appreciate everything you guys do for me, which is literally just watching the streams, but that's a lot, especially when you have someone like Tom Grossi or Urinating Tree you could go watch stream, or even Brandon Perna. Man's insane. They are going to go for it. All right, everybody, hang on. Okay, my terrible towel's all the way back there. All right, send up a prayer. Lord, please let them get it on 4th down. Trubisky under center. He's going to probably go for a QB sneak, and he gets it! Trubisky gets the 4th down conversion, and there is a Patriots player face down in the dirt. The Pittsburgh Steelers, after using a timeout and running a 4th down conversion, get it, and the ball stays in the rightful hands of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh Steelers, Mitch Trubisky in shotgun with the back line up to his right, sends a man in motion, sends him back. And here we go. Takes a snap. He's looking. He's dropping back. He's throwing. That's caught. That's Pickens on the sideline. And he gets about 7 yards. 8 yards, sorry. I really need to learn what the hashes mean on the sideline. I'm keeping being 1 short. That's to bring out 2nd down and 2. 2nd and 3. Maybe I was right when in saying 7. We got 6 minutes left to go in this game. The Steelers have to chew some clock while getting the ball down the field in an attempt to give the Patriots no time to come back and win the game. All right. Friggin' Trubisky catches the ball, or catches the snap. He throws it to Pickens, who gets to the line of scrimmage and is brought down. And that's no gain there. So it's going to be 3rd down and 3. Trubisky, twice now, has kind of done like sideline throws, when really what you should be doing is winding the clock down and using the middle of the field like we've been trying. So let's hope that we don't have to go for it on 4th down, because I don't know. Trubisky in shotgun. Signaling Jalen Warren over to be his back in the backfield. On his left. Takes the snap. He's dropping back. He's looking. pocket's collapsing. He's running, throws, and that is out. Incomplete. Intended target was probably the dirt, but honestly, it was in the direction of Freiermuth. And now the punt team comes out. And the Steelers, with the incredible fourth down conversion, do legitimately nothing. And the ball is now in Patriots' hands, and they're going to do everything they can to run the clock down and not give us the ball. So, flags down. Several flags down. Yo, if it's against the Patriots, it's going to be a first down for us. Hang on. Hold your hats. What? False start on the offense. No. What? So that false start was on the center. All right, and the punt is away. And awesome, I guess. I mean, that's a really good punt. Fair caught at the 13-yard line. And there's some chats. Hang on. Oh my gosh, made a big mistake giving our dogs classic eggnog. Now they're obsessed. Oh, yes. Yes, dogs addicted to eggnog. Funny crap. And we're back on the ads. And that was ridiculous. That should... So the center readjusted the ball, causing the defense to jump off sides, and they called it a false start on the center. The guy holding the ball. The guy who starts the drive. That's just called a start, my friends. That's just called a start. It's not a false start. You can't false start if you're the center. You're the guy who throws the ball. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's dookie. That's dookie. Oh well. All the Steelers got to do now is get the ball back from the Patriots, who are probably going to run it the whole time, try to burn down as much clock as possible and not give us the chance to pick it off. So what we need to do is try and stop the run. Hopefully we can do that. Ooh, Reacher's coming back. I haven't gotten a chance to see Reacher Season 1, but I know it's really good. I should definitely check that out. Alright, we're back. So, okay. Wait, he didn't even adjust the ball. He picked up his head and the defense jumped off sides. That is a bullcrap call. That is a terrible call. It's a handoff to the running back, and he's brought down. It's a gain of 4 or 5. That was literally, it was like this. He's got the ball. He looks up, jumps off sides, false start. Yeah, that's bullcrap. That is bullcrap. That should have been an offsides for the defense, or against the defense, sorry. But I guess screw the Steelers, I guess. All right, 2nd and 6. Last play was a gain of 4. Bailey Zappy under center. He's got 1 man in the backfield. Probably going to be another run play. Takes the ball, hands it off, and he gets 2, 3, 4 yards on that. It's going to be a 3rd down and 2, maybe 3 on the play. Let's see. How are we looking in terms of stats real quick? Let me look. We have 123. Teams. Okay. Anyway, Bailey Zappy takes a snap from the shotgun. It's going to be another handoff, and he doesn't get it. He's brought down 1 yard shy of the yard to gain. And is the punt team coming out? It looks like they might be. Mitch Trubisky is suiting up once again to come out onto the field and take over. Steelers, for some reason, are a fourth quarter team. Punting unit is out for New England. The snap is snapped. Ball's punted away. Soaring. It is fair caught at the 26-yard line by Calvin Austin III. Current playoff picture by division. We got the Dolphins, we got the Ravens, we got the Chiefs, and we got the Jaguars rounding out the division winners. We got the Steelers in the fifth card, the Browns in the 6th, and the Colts in the 7th. Then there's the Texans, Broncos, Bengals, Bills, Chargers, and Raiders all in the hunt. The Bengals? Nope, not the Bengals. The Texans, I think, deserve to be in the playoffs. Maybe they deserve to be in as division winner. I don't know. Mitch Trubisky in shotgun with the back lined up to his right. Takes a snap, dropping back, looking to throw. He throws it away. It is incomplete. Intended target, Freiermuth. That was through his hands. And that's 2nd down and 10. Clock stops at 2 minutes and 39 seconds left to go in this game. The Pittsburgh Steelers have to drive all the way down the field just to get into field goal range to tie up this game and send it into overtime, which I hope doesn't happen and that they actually get a touchdown and win this thing, because I want to go to bed bye, because I'm tired as crap. Mitch Trubisky in shotgun with the back lined up to his right, taking the snap. He's dropping back, looking. He pocket collapses, throws, and is caught. That is Najee Harris. He gets a 1st down, is brought down to the 41-yard line. Now, 1st and 10. We got 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the game. The clock is ticking down. We might have enough time for 1, maybe 2 more plays before the 2-minute warning hits. Trubisky in shotgun. Takes a snap. Dropping back, he's looking. It's going to be a throw down the sideline, and it's an incomplete pass. It's intended to target Deontay Johnson. Trubisky needs to stop throwing deep. He has made 1 of those passes, and that was to Deontay Johnson in the end zone. No. I think it was to Pickens. I think the Deontay Johnson one was a short pass. But he is not. He doesn't have an arm. He does not. 25 people in the live stream. Welcome, everybody. We got 2 minutes and 9 seconds remaining in this game. Pittsburgh Steelers have the ball. Trubisky in shotgun, back lined up to his right. He takes a snap. He's looking. It's a quick pass over to the side. It is caught by Deontay Johnson, and that's going to be a 3rd down and a gain of like 6. And got 2:05. So we're going to get at least 1 more play before the 2-minute warning. And hopefully that is a 1st down. Because we really need one. Like, really, really badly. Because it's 3rd down. And 2. Maybe they're going to run it. Who knows? We might get it. We also might not. All right, Trubisky alone in the backfield. So we're not going to run it. Trubisky takes the snap. He's looking. Lions holding. He throws. That is... Jeez, that was a very, very off pass to George Pickens and nothing. It was incomplete. And the Steelers is 4th and 2. And they're going to go for it. I mean, they have to at this rate. They can't punt it away because if they punt it away, all that the Patriots have to do is kneel out the clock. All right, Trubisky in shotgun. Got a backline up to his right. Yellow. Takes the snap. Drops back, looking. Throws deep. Why are you throwing deep? And that is incomplete. Why did you throw deep? Mitch Trubisky, why did you throw deep? Why didn't you? And that takes us to the 2-minute warning, ladies and gentlemen. The 2-minute warning because Mitch Trubisky did a stupid. Of all of the throws you could have done, you needed 2 freaking yards, not 20. 2. Why did you throw it like you had to get it over a ravine? You had 2 yards to get. Seriously, you could have ran that. Why did you throw deep? Why did he throw deep? Why did you throw deep? Are you trying to give me an aneurysm? This is why Mitch Trubisky is not a starter in the NFL. Because now it is Patriots ball with good field position. And they have the 2-minute warning. Meaning all they have to do is get a first down and they can kneel out the clock. So we have to stop them or intercept them. But they're not going to throw it. Obviously they're not going to throw it. They're just going to run it. Maybe we can get a fumble. But, you know, if they run it, if they run it, we stop it. It's going to be a punt. And then we're going to have to drive down the entire field with less than a minute probably to go. Or maybe like a minute and a half. You needed 2 yards. 2 yards. I got to see what Tom said about this after the game. Because holy crap, that was a stupid call. That was rough, man. That's rough. We're gonna lose this game. We're losing to the Patriots. Tom Grossi is going to have called his first Steelers game right. He's 155. Steelers have 1 timeout to go. All right. Bailey Zappy under center. That's going to be a false start on the offense. Yeah, I mean, that could have been a flag. That Deontay Johnson throw should have been a flag, and they're going to try to run it on 1st and 15. They're going to get a couple of yards, and then Pittsburgh calls our final timeout. It's going to bring out 2nd and 13, maybe 14. But that was ridiculous. That was stupid. Why the crap would they do that? Man, that was dumb, Trubisky. That's going to be considered the worst play of this game. 100%. Even worse than that second fake that we tried to do, second trick play, because at least the trick play was, kind of understandable. It's 2nd and 13. We got 1:51 remaining on the clock. And Bailey Zappy is under center. Takes it. It's going to be a handoff. And he's going to break free. And he's going to get the first down. Ladies and gentlemen, this game is over. The Pittsburgh Steelers fall to the New England Patriots because Mitch Trubisky is an idiot. They're reviewing the play now. So let's see what happens. Oh, please tell me they're going to take it back. Oh, third down inches is all we need, man. Third down inches is all we need. And he's down. Yeah. That should be a third down and inches. And the ball came out. Oh, wait. But if the ball came out, then he would have fallen on it. And he would have picked it up again. And that would have been a first down anyway. Come on. Please give it to us. Please give it to us. The game can't end this way. It can't end this way. It just cannot end this way. Yes! We got the third down. Okay. It's going to be 3rd and inches, but that's all we need. All we need. Ladies and gentlemen, we can still do this. All we have to do is stop them here, and then on 4th down when they inevitably go for it again. What we need right now is we need a massive loss of yards, or just honestly just stop them. Because any yard gain is going to result in a first down and this game being over. Come on. You guys got this, God. Please. Please. Oh my gosh. Please, Lord. You got this. Come on, boys. Come on. And all right, New England takes a timeout, and they get like a minute. So, Steelers, if they somehow get the ball back, are going to have less than a minute. And like 30 seconds at the most, probably, to get down the field and into field goal range. If we can get a turnover on downs, then that's not far. Because Boswell can boot it from far. And then we'll have We just need overtime, guys. Come on. Literally, all we need is overtime. All right. They're going to try and do the tush push. This is Bailey Zappy. They're trying to do the tush push. And they don't get it. They don't get it. It's 4th down, baby. I mean, they're going to try again, but they didn't get it. We have a shot. I mean, obviously, they're going to run the clock down even more now because they have this extra down. And even if they then turn it over on downs. Oh, no, they're going to give us 20 seconds. They're bringing out the punting unit. All right, New England takes their final timeout. And they're going to give this ball back to Pittsburgh with like 20 seconds remaining on the clock. I think this might... It's probably going to be at the 1-yard line. Come on, Pittsburgh. All we have to do is get into field goal range. That's all we have to do. All we have to do. Come on, Trubisky. Dude, okay. You can be our savior, Trubisky. Just please. Please, you got this. And New England punts it away. And it goes out of bounds. We have 15 seconds remaining. 15 seconds. Mitchell Trubisky coming out for what is probably one of the most stressful 15 seconds of his life, especially as a Steeler. Can we get down the field and get a field goal? Can we do that? Trubisky. He's in shotgun. He's got a back line up to his left. He takes the snap. Dropping back, waiting, looking. He hits Deontay Johnson, who gets it out of bounds. 7 seconds to go. They got a first down. 7 seconds remaining in the game. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, Steelers. Come on. We're at the 36-yard line. 7 seconds to go. We have enough time. If we play fast, we can probably. We have enough time for a throw and then maybe a field goal. But we have to go fast. 7 seconds remaining. Trubisky takes a snap, drops back, throws. That is caught. That is Allen Robinson. And the ball is out. The ball is still out. The ball is fallen on by the Patriots. And the game after that is over. The Pittsburgh Steelers are 7-6, and they lose to the Patriots. What on earth has happened to this team? The bullcrap has betrayed us, and now we are going to have a losing season at this rate. What are we? We're awful, that's what we are. We suck, we're garbage, we're a terrible team. We have terrible quarterbacks. We have terrible receivers. We're trash. That's all we are. We're trash. We lose to the 2-10 Patriots after losing to the 2-10 Cardinals. this loss, and we are probably out of the playoffs. Ladies and gentlemen, that was an awful, awful, awful game. Oh, you're back. Welcome. You know what? Fair, I guess. That game sucked. That game was awful. There's nothing to defend. We should not have lost to the New England Patriots. We should not have lost that game. At least we didn't lose it like I thought we were going to, but that's Steelers football for you. Lose the easy games, win the hard games. And that's football in general, I guess. We play the Colts next week. We have an extra long week to kind of prepare. Maybe we'll win that game. Hopefully we'll win that game. Can we? I don't know. Tom needs to just stop picking Steelers games. Just in general. Not stop picking the Steelers. Stop picking Steelers games. Because whatever he does, he curses us. Anyways, that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys so much for coming out and spending some time with me here at, probably the worst game I've ever seen. It's the Patriots. No, I can't say that. There were times that was interesting, but we played very poorly. We should have brought Mason Rudolph in. We didn't. And I'm looking forward to seeing how Trace McSorley does.